Is happiness just a fleeting emotion, or is it something deeper, woven into the fabric of our lives? The World Happiness Report attempts to answer this, but India's ranking tells a complex story. India, a country known for its vibrant culture and resilient spirit, ranks 126th in the Happiness Index. This low position suggests that happiness in India is influenced by a myriad of factors beyond just emotional states. Shockingly, if we look at the data, India's happiness index has been on a downward trend. But what does this mean? And how is happiness even measured? The World Happiness Index heat map shows the happiest countries in deep blue. Finland, with a score of 7.74 in 2024, is considered the world's happiest country, followed by others like Denmark and Iceland. India's journey in the happiness index has been anything but straightforward. With a score of 4.05, India ranks 126th, far below Finland's 7.74. This gap raises important questions about the factors influencing happiness. Happiness in India is a medley of experiences, from the warmth of family bonds to the richness of cultural traditions. Yet, it's also intertwined with the challenges like poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation. The World Happiness Report ranks countries based on 6 key factors: GDP per capita, healthy life expectancy, social support, freedom to make life choices, generosity, and perception of corruption. First, there's GDP per capita, where India's position is influenced by the size and performance of its economy. Luxembourg tops the list with a staggering $115,000 per capita income. Luxembourg is an outlier since it has a very low population, small size, and most of its population live in urban areas. However, if we compare India's GDP per capita to the average GDP per capita of the top 25 countries, which is approximately $53,000, India has a long way to go. The value is nearly 7.5 times our present GDP per capita in PPP terms. Healthy life expectancy is another factor, reflecting the number of years one can expect to live in good health. With an average healthy life expectancy of 60.3, India ranks 101st, while Japan leads with an average of 74.1 years. This low average underscores the significant challenges India faces in healthcare access, public health infrastructure, and socio-economic disparities, which adversely affect the overall health and well-being of its population. Social support, or the reliance on family and friends, is surprisingly low for India at 130th rank, despite its cultural emphasis on community and family bonds as compared to Iceland that sits at number 1. Freedom to make life choices, including human rights, is an area where India ranks decently at number 27, reflecting its democratic values. Yet, there's room for improvement in economic freedoms and justice. Finland tops the chart in this factor. Generosity measured by charitable donations see India in the middle, ranked at number 59. But generosity is more than just money. It's about kindness and support, elements that surveys may not fully capture. Lastly, perception of corruption is an area of concern for India, where it ranks at number 73. Reducing corruption and increasing transparency could significantly impact its score in this factor. Singapore leads this chart with lowest score of 0.15. Now let's discuss whether the World Happiness Index really captures the whole story of happiness. Daniel J. Benjamin, a behavioral economist, highlights several critical issues in the measurement of happiness and well-being through surveys. Let's see what he has to say.
One reason why economists have become interested in subjective well-being or happiness, measures of happiness or life satisfaction, which are asked through survey questions, is that they can capture more of what people care about than more narrow measures of what people consume or what income they earn, which only measures market goods or market consumption. But my colleagues and I have investigated the possibility that happiness or life satisfaction measures, do they capture everything that people care about? And what we find is that they don't seem to. It seems that when you ask people how happy they aren't fully accounting for their family's happiness or social status or sense of control in their lives or meaning in their lives. Those things which people care about aren't fully incorporated into their answers about their own happiness. And so even though happiness and satisfaction may be a broader measure of what people care about than consumption or income, it's not a complete measure of what people care about. That's led my colleagues and I to think about how to measure these other aspects of well-being that seem to be missed by the subjective well-being measures themselves, and how then we might be able to combine multiple survey questions that ask about different things that people care about in their lives together into a composite measure of well-being.
Benjamin also stresses the importance of further basic research to improve the accuracy and reliability of well-being indices. He remains cautiously optimistic about the potential of happiness and well-being measures, supporting their use in policymaking with an acknowledgement of their limitations. He notes the growing international interest in using well-being measures as an alternative to GDP, with some countries like England already promoting the use of gross domestic well-being scores for policy decisions. Benjamin's research also aligns with Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman's view that people are influenced by a broader range of factors beyond happiness, suggesting that a comprehensive well-being index should encompass more than just happiness to be truly effective. While the happiness index offers insights, it's clear that the pursuit of happiness is a complex journey, influenced by economic, social, and cultural factors. For India, whose quest for happiness has been on a slippery path, happiness involves addressing these challenges and fostering a society where every individual can thrive.